Okay, just a few updates. So on the 19th, there were more, Motorola 68K core, commits, for MAME for the wait states. So it looks like that is coming along, and that's pretty exciting. And I think that's getting, I don't know if it's close, but it's getting closer. So I think, within probably the first quarter of this year, we might be able to play around with that. There's another really interesting thing. This Buffy person, researched the Cave SH3 blitter behavior and actually got more accurate timings implemented into a fork of MAME, and I think is going to, after testing it, is going to submit it to get it into mainline. So the timing and the slowdowns of the Cave SH3 games should improve it as well. So there is actually nice stuff happening that's MAME related right now. Between those two things, that's going to go a long way fixing some of the problems, some of the major problems that a lot of people have with games there. But the Cave SH3 stuff, though, again, that's another one though where it still needs wait states. But this should still help. I also put up some new photos. This one was kind of fun because so I was looking at reviews of a new game, and some people were pointing out that if you replay it, there are too many times when the game has like scripted events and stuff, and it takes control away. And I tried really hard to avoid that in Final Fight, but I still did have one. I mean, well, there's kind of two, but I had one main thing where I basically forced a cutscene on you, and that's when Rolento falls out of the sky on the industrial bonus stage. And a Nerve, a friend, had kind of, he kind of gave me shit about this because on Discord, I was bragging, everything is always playable in my version of Final Fight. I never take control away. And of course, he called me on that bullshit and was like, well, what about this? And, it's true, it's true. So I did kind of have that, in the back of my mind. I always kind of wanted to correct it. And so there are changes to this stage now. So basically the changes are, well, first of all, I fixed the debris from the glass sheets, like they now properly, come out of the right location. And also, this isn't really a canned event anymore, and so I've added more stage colliders so that you're actually blocked here at this door until it opens, and you now have complete control. And so you can actually just skip the event if you want to leave. You can just walk straight through it and say fuck it. I just want to walk straight through and go. Or if you want to have fun with it, you know it's going to happen. Yeah, of course, I had to make this something you could interact with. And so, you can, kind of knock this poor bastard around now. And you can see how, Bread actually, kind of reacts to it. He kind of turns, depending on where it lands. And so the event too, I mean, basically everything about it is dynamic now. You have full control over everything. And so you'll even notice, like, when I go through here, notice how Bread, his head, he's actually watching. He actually turns, to look at you. So if you save Rolento's life, and he's not going to fall down. And you go to the stage, you know, like when your character just moves left and right, you know, kind of like in Mortal Kombat 1 with Shang Tsung, Bread's head will turn to kind of watch you, you know, as you're walking by. So yeah, I mean it's nice, you know, like I really wanted to, get that in there, you know, just to really make sure every single part of the game is completely controllable, and we're never taking control away from the player. I fucking hate that shit. I hate cutscenes. But yeah. But yeah, that's nice. So really, like, the only thing left in the game that's kind of like like game proper is in the uptown stage when you're going up in the elevator. That still is a situation of where control is kind of being taken away from the player. I don't know. At some point, I kind of just briefly, got off of Samurai Showdown 2 to, fuck around with this and just, kind of just do some, little fixes there. But I don't know. I mean, I'm never gonna, completely abandon Final Fight. So at some point, if I come up with an idea, I might do something, for the the uptown elevator too. I don't know what yet, but oh yeah, another thing too, another fix is that. There was a problem that was preventing the sound effect from playing for the drum cans rolling when they came out. So that's been corrected too. So this is kind of like a nice, little fix version, Final Fight. So in any case, those are just some small updates.